Here are scores for last night's game. It's the Nets over the Cavs. That game went into triple overtime. Bucks and Pacers. Pacers over the Bucks. Celtics over the Pistons. 76ers over the Knicks. The Knicks must desperately want that #1 all draft pick. They are in it to lose it. Raptors over the Wizards, Bulls over the Grizzlies, Wolves over the Rockets, Heat over the Mavs, Nuggets over the Kings, Blazers over the Warriors, a rare loss for the Warriors, and Clippers over the Suns. Here's tonight's matches. We only got 3 matches tonight. After tonight's basketball matches, we will have the All-Star weekend, and then there will be a little break between basketball matches. After that, for the Ranking Ball preview show, we'll try to do something a little different. Maybe we'll get a little bit more into esports and do a little bit of soccer. So yeah, we'll have to see what comes up in the next couple of days. So tomorrow's matchups, we got tonight's matchups, we got the Hornets at Magic, Knicks at Hawks, and Thunder at Pelicans. In the news, last night, yes, tonight is the last night of basketball before the All-Star break. The All-Star break is going to be this weekend. We got a couple of games going on. It's in Charlotte, so expect a lot of fun. And Michael Jordan, who knows what? Maybe Michael Jordan will be doing something because it's in Charlotte Hornets, where he is there. Antetokounmpo said that I don't think that there's one guy that can stop me after their 106-97 win over the Pacers. It was a pretty good, really good game for Antetokounmpo. I watched that game. You'll know that last night's game for the Ranking Ball preview show was the Bucks at the Pacers, and I expected, kind of played out the way I expected. I didn't expect a lot of threes to be coming from the Bucks, and there was a lot at the rim. There was a long period of time where they just couldn't even hit any threes during that game. So it's kind of annoying to watch, but towards the end, when the Pacers were able to kind of rally back, it got pretty loud in there. That Indiana is known for as being a basketball town, so it must be pretty fun. Pretty fun to go into there, listen to recent chanting that they've been able to play fun with the Lakers. So fun arena, but bad loss. Antetokounmpo will captain the East team in the All-Star game against the West, which is going to be captained by LeBron James. It should be fun, tuned in to watch. Harden ties Wilt Chamberlain for the second longest streak for 30-plus points in a game. That is a lot. In the NFL, recently developing news, there has been an agreement made between the Ravens and the Broncos to send QB Joe Flacco to Denver for a 4th-round pick. Joe Flacco is getting there with age. He's getting up there, but he still wants to play. He still wants to continue, and obviously, the Broncos think that they can work Joe Flacco under center in Denver, and I don't know if maybe he probably won't be starting, but we'll have to see after training camp. Still early within the new NFL season. Spring training hasn't even started yet. So I also want to note that this agreement is an agreement, but the trade cannot be finalized until the season starts. So anything might change between now and between the NFL season starts. Slow esports news, but only thing is that Apex Legends beat a Twitch record with 8.28 million hours of viewership in a single day, beating out competing royale game Fortnite. So look out for that. Also starting tonight is going to be Overwatch League, the second season of Overwatch League. London Spitfire are hoping to be reigning champions again. We also have the introduction of brand new teams to the East and the West, and so Overwatch League is expanding, and we'll have, let's see, power rankings came out and stuff. The London Spitfire still ranked #1, and mostly because they've been able to keep the same team as last year, with a lot of restructuring in other teams since previous. Here's tonight's featured match. We got the Thunder at Pelicans at 8 p.m. Eastern. Here, injury report for the Thunder. We got Dennis Schroeder out and Jeremy Grant out for the Thunder. For the Pelicans, Elfrid Payton, he is out. So a lot of key members for both teams are going to be out tonight. So expect other players to step in and get those points. So don't forget, don't add these players to your roster tonight because they will not be playing. Here, previous game starters. When the Thunders beat the Blazers, we had Patterson, George, Adams, Westbrook, Ferguson. Pelicans versus Magic, the loss, Davis, Okafor, Holiday, Williams, and more. Possible starters, we're going to be the same as last time, so don't expect any other change with this matchup. We are getting to the All-Star break, so there's going to be a lot of, not really introducing anybody new, anything else. So, yeah. Here's my winning 16. For the Thunders, you got Westbrook, George, Adams, Noel, Ferguson, Patterson, Burton, and Felton. For the Pelicans, we got Davis, Holiday, Randall, Moore, Miller, Frazier, Okafor, and Williams. What you might notice is that you got two huge power players. Both of them got like two superstars, right? Especially with the Thunder, you got Westbrook and George. Westbrook is on a current record streak right now for triple doubles, and expect it to continue against the Pelicans, who have not been playing very well. Here, key takeaways. Here is Westbrook versus Davis for the season. You notice that Davis, his numbers are a little bit more, but he's not, with points and rebounds, but he's not passing the ball as much as Westbrook. Westbrook is a key playmaker for tonight's game, especially on Ranking Ball. Expect Westbrook to continue that winning streak, continue this triple-double in points, rebounds, and assists. He's going to pass the ball, he's going to get rebounds, and he's going to score a lot. In the last 5 games, the Thunder have been 4-1, while the Pelicans are 2-3. Definitely, there's a huge gap right here between the Thunder and Pelicans. Thunder scoring 123 points compared to the Pelicans, which is 106. Which, telling me that maybe okay, so are the Pelicans playing a lot more defense? Not really. Overall, look, they're not even scoring. They're not stealing the ball as much. They got 5.8 steals compared to the Thunder's 11.2. A little bit more blocks, but nothing really else. They're not hitting threes. They're not hitting their field goals and stuff. So they're attempting the same amount of field goals, and their percentage is a little bit lower. So that's where it's coming from. So they're not hitting threes. They're not shooting for three, and they're just not performing, which they should be since the trade deadline. Ever since they brought Davis back, nothing has been going pretty well for them. Anthony Davis says that there's no passion in the team, no one's playing together. So this could be a whole lot. Maybe Anthony Davis just isn't putting all his effort into the matches because he's upset with the Pelicans. All right, here's my final say. For the Thunder, Westbrook is your key to success. His placement is going to determine the outcome of your score. So since he is a key player in this match, he's going to be scoring a lot of points, a lot of points. So you want to make sure that the placement of him is going to work with everyone around him and the line that he is going to be on. So key placement, you want to put him on a high scoring cell where he's going to be scoring a lot of points, and because you saw with the triple double, he's getting assists, he's getting rebounds, he's getting points. So you want his line to hit as much as possible. Pelicans performing worse than usual. Don't expect FP from anyone except for Davis. So a key matchup tonight is Westbrook Davis on the same line with 2 other good players that are going to score a lot of points. So I wouldn't put key players around Davis or Westbrook in outside squares. For example, this is my final lineup tonight. I got a little sandwich going on with the Thunder on top and bottom and the Pelicans in the middle. You notice my strategy going into here. We got Westbrook and Davis on this bottom corner line, and I expect this line here to you got your your superstars. I'm gonna call this my superstar line right here, because you got George, Holiday, Davis, and Westbrook on the same line. And this line, I'm not gonna expect a lot of points from this line here. Maybe Scott Adams is going to get a lot, so you expect this line to also get a lot from your other, your second tier. So I got my first tier line, second tier line, everything else is going to be playing with each other. So I don't really want these guys to be bouncing off each other, to be getting points next to each other. I just want this line to hit and this line to hit to maximize my points for tonight's game. So that's the end of the show. I want to thank everyone for watching, and hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And don't forget to watch the All-Star game this weekend. And the next couple of preview shows that we're gonna do aren't gonna be NBA focused. They're gonna be more on probably esports and soccer and other sports that are coming up, like baseball season is coming up soon. So don't forget, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Telegram, and everywhere else on social media. Have a great night, and I'll check you out later. Bye.